Good evening, my friends. Welcome to our Monday night live broadcast. I'm going to give everybody a minute to get here. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on my Facebook page, as well as on my LinkedIn page. And for those of you that are following me on my YouTube channel, also want to say hello to all of my friends in the UK that will be watching this tomorrow because it's late. Now, here we are, 10 days before the end of November. The month of November is 2/3 gone. So are you sitting there wondering, I'm done? I'm not going to put my business on the shelf and start it up again in January? Is that what you're thinking? The truth is, your business only stops in November and December if you do. I'm here to tell you that November and December can be your best months. Your business does not slow down in November and December unless you do. Now, whether you're a new student, a loyal student, or an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level before the end of the year, you keep working. You're going to have a number of unfair advantages over your competition with the information that I'm going to share with you tonight. It doesn't matter what you're selling. If you have any idea who your ideal prospect would be for your business, any idea, they're there. They're waiting to talk to you right now. There is nothing, absolutely nothing standing in your way to becoming a top earner. Now, in the next 2 months, you can beat your competition to the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook. You can break recruiting records. Build your team faster and have your upline scratching their heads, wondering how you're doing it. One unfair advantage provides you with a crystal ball that eliminates the uncertainty when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business. So you'll know in advance who the perfect prospects are and how to easily attract them to you. Now, for the last 2 months, as LinkedIn and Facebook have been making significant changes, I've been quietly working on some new things that will generate more nonstop leads that will turn immediately into customers, distributors, and sales than you can believe. ChatGPT is one of the things that I've been working on. ChatGPT is a large language model-based chatbot that was launched a year ago and enabled its users to refine and steer a conversation towards a desired length and goal. Now, for those of you that are my students, you know that my scripts have worked for years. I've been your chat GPT, providing you with things that you could say to your prospects that will turn them into eager customers. But when we combine these proven scripts with this technology, you are going to love what it's going to do for you. So for the last 2 months, as LinkedIn and Facebook have been making significant changes, I've been secretly working on incorporating ChatGPT into my 4-step formula. And I was planning on releasing it in January. Considering the success that a number of my students are having with it now, I can't sit on this because I know what it's going to do for your business before the end of the year. In our November boot camp, we're going to be releasing a new scripts book. The response rates are doubling and tripling when you add what I like to call my chat secret sauce. It's we've got new integrated strategies, new updated strategies, chat examples. It's taking my scripts book to a whole new level. Now, your business can experience explosive growth in your business in the next 41 days. Your business will not slow down over the holidays unless you do. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they need or want to find ways to generate an additional income stream on a full-time or a part-time basis. LinkedIn now has 990 million. Think about that. 990 million professional users. Large companies are laying off tens of thousands of employees. So in the next 41 days, you got more social events, parties, and family get-togethers than the whole rest of the year put together. Combining all of these factors results in two important things. One, people will spend more money, and two, people will need more money. With that in mind, understand that in the next 41 days, more people will be seeking part-time work, looking to find a better paying job or a new job, and are looking to find ways to make money from home than at any other time of the year. Some of my prospecting and recruiting strategies, tactics, and scripts will only work in the next 41 days. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience significant rank advancement before New Year's Eve. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn have made my strategy, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before. And some of the recent changes have made portions of my training material obsolete because they don't exist anymore. Every time you make a connection with someone, you're planting a seed. And with posting, continual posting over a regular basis, posting builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. And when you learn enough about the prospect, you can easily show them the business and come away making more money than you've ever made before in your business. And I don't care what your business is. This powerful recruiting strategy will become LinkedIn's new secret weapon. And it only works in the next 41 days. It will enable you to triple your business. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to who you're talking to. You can recruit like crazy. Crush it. November and December. By using simple attraction marketing techniques to reach out and connect with people that you know in advance need what you have, want what you have. So for those of you that are here for the first time, why should you listen to me? God knows there are hundreds of thousands of social media experts out there. The truth is, I've probably been doing this longer than anybody else. I broke the code to a social network called AOL in the 90s. And I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. I went from roughly 350 people to 7,000 people in 18 months. Over the years, I've trained and shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and it's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. I made millions teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners over the years in network marketing has become legendary. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become successful. And I don't care what you're selling. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success on my simple 4-step formula and scripts. They teach it to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. If you are lucky enough to be on one of their teams, you know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, 70% of the network marketers in every company are what we call orphans. They're not on a team. The person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. And so orphan network marketers make up probably 40 to 50% of the people that participate in my boot camps. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. It is very hard to build a network marketing business by yourself. You need to be on a team. And so for those of you that don't have a team, the first thing that you want to do, the first thing I'm going to help you do, is bring somebody into the business that's going to run with you. You need a partner. You need somebody that wants to go as far and as fast as you do. Makes the whole process fun, and it'll help you get to your goal a lot faster. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour to a day in 4 simple steps. Create a free profile. Now, for those of you that already have a profile, for those of you that are already on LinkedIn, already on Facebook, you are one step ahead. Because most of you are already connected to people, and most of the people that you're connected to, you probably never talked to. Instantly connect with perfect prospects. You have to adjust your profile settings so people can see you. Then communicate with them and close the sale in less than an hour a day. Then the important thing is you can immediately teach the steps to everyone that you bring into your business, and you are on your way to becoming a top earner yourself. The 4 steps are simple, they're easy to follow, and they're simple to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. It's like learning the cha-cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they will stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. You can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and make calls. Change your picture. Change your picture on Facebook. And then watch what happens. See how many people react and respond. So the same person that you would have called in your warm market, who probably would have shot you down, reacts to the picture change. She likes it. She makes a comment. We reach out to say, Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, it's been years since we've talked. What are you doing these days? What's new? 85% of the people that you ask what's new are going to come back and ask you the same question. Follow the script, you'll end up bringing Mary into your business. Then you help Mary do the same thing. Mary, change your picture, and then start talking to the people who react and respond to it. And when she wants to know, well, what do I say? Mary, just scroll up and look at what I said to you. 27 years I've been teaching this. If there was a faster way, if there was an easier way, if there was a more efficient way to do it, I'd be teaching that. There is nothing faster. There's nothing easier. And what ends up happening is the way this process duplicates. You can be bringing people into your business in many cases before they even get their products. There's very little, if any, rejection. It's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Now, LinkedIn has made many new changes that are going to make it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects for your business and enroll them. You just need to turn them on. Now, social networks in general are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, they're the three hot ones. LinkedIn is king. LinkedIn is better than any of them. Now, there are three things that make a social network great. Think about it for just a minute. First, it's the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact them. You know in advance who you want to talk to. LinkedIn and Facebook have the most detailed information about people on a social network, but LinkedIn was set up as a repository for resumes. So you can see what people do. You've got their work history. And LinkedIn now lets people that are looking for work put an open to work frame around their picture. You know in advance, before you even talk to them, that they're looking for something new. The LinkedIn profiles provide the most information of any social network, and they have some new features that make it even easier and a lot more fun to do. So once you understand there's profiles of everybody, the next feature is a texting feature that enables you to communicate privately and directly with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrollment. So you have 990 million people on LinkedIn. You could pick out the ones that you know in advance would be interested in talking to you, and you could send them a text. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn's texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. They couldn't make it any easier. Now add to that a searching feature. A searching feature that is going to enable you to search through the entire database and pull out the people that you know in advance need what you have, want what you have. There's nothing faster. There's nothing easier. LinkedIn is hot, and that's attracting 10 million people every month to join LinkedIn. LinkedIn has the best searching features, and now we're going to be talking about some of their advanced features like Recruiter Lite, Sales Navigator, and Recruiter. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals, and their new searching features, Sales Navigator, Recruiter Lite, and Recruiter, are going to make your business building process easier than ever before. LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. And we can show you how to use it for free. But LinkedIn is changing things up because too many people are jumping on LinkedIn and doing bad things. You can build your business on LinkedIn in an hour a day. So knowing who is in your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to will determine who you want to talk to, who you'll be searching for, and how you'll engage them in a conversation. Talking to more of the right people will engage the number of people you will increase the number of people you talk to and enroll into your business. Now, last month, LinkedIn had 980 million users. 199 million were in the United States. 19 million were in Mexico, 21 million were in Canada. The next largest country next to the United States was India with 101 million people, and China was next with 59 million people. Now, LinkedIn has been swarmed with millions of bogus profiles, and they're all coming from China. I shouldn't say they're all coming from China, but a high percentage of them are. So this month, when you went to the LinkedIn website to get a breakdown, they've upped it to 990 million users, but they're not listing China. Interesting feature. Now, LinkedIn turned 20 years old this year. Millions of professionals are rushing to join. Every second, 4 new LinkedIn profiles are being created. So look at these numbers. Every week, 2.4 million. Every month, 10.8 million. LinkedIn will have 1 billion members by the end of the year. Not by the end of November, by the end of the year. And their CEO said that their goal is to get to 3 billion members. LinkedIn's growing global membership, 224 million members in North America, 2.4 million members in Europe, Asia Pacific, 202 million. You got 146 million in Latin America, and 54 million in the Middle East and Africa. Here's some interesting LinkedIn information. First, people between the ages of 25 to 34 account for almost 60% of the LinkedIn user database. The database is changing. It's getting younger. And it's changing the landscape on LinkedIn. You got 58.4 million companies that are registered. So over the summer, when Bed Bath & Beyond was in the process of going bankrupt, you had 57,000 people that work for Bed Bath & Beyond that you could reach out and connect to, all at different levels in the corporate structure. 129,000 schools are registered. 39,000 different skills are listed. This is a new element. Previously, when you were searching for people, you were looking for people by their profession: dentists, doctors, chiropractors, teachers. Now you can search for people that have skills. Show me all the people that have training skills, team building skills. So you got 140 million professionals that have the open to work frame around their profile. How easy can it be? To tell you the truth, it's so easy that the whole process becomes addicting. So you can now search for people by their profession, by their skill sets, sales training, team management, team building, leadership development, etc., by their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people that would be successful in your business, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra full-time income and work from home, and you have the opportunity to provide a solution for them. LinkedIn is the best social network to build your business on because they provide you with the easiest direct access to the most professional people. It's 100 times better than Facebook or any other social network. And LinkedIn is hot. Now, your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and the network and how people communicate with other users, because there's multiple ways to communicate with people. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders. And efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. LinkedIn's profile creation, we talk about artificial intelligence. LinkedIn created a profile app, artificial intelligence. And what they'll do is they'll say, hey, take your profile, run it through our AI, and we'll help you do a better job. And the truth is, it's terrible. So one of my coaching students had this for their headline: They ran it through AI, and all they did was picked off the title of their current position and throw it up there in the headline, which is not as effective as the headlines that we're going to help you build. LinkedIn has other major restrictions, and it's been impacting some LinkedIn Recruiter and Sales Navigator users. Now, all free accounts can only send out 10 connection requests a month with a connection request message of 200 characters rather than the usual 300 characters. 10 a month. And limiting that message to 200 characters is a killer. LinkedIn Celebration feature makes it easier to follow up with prospects. You can go in and you can see who's celebrating a job change, a birthday, or a work anniversary. This is going to enable you to reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects, connect with the best new prospects. It's going to help you save time, increase your closing rates, and reduce rejection. They introduced this about 9 months ago. Not everybody has it. Well, everybody has the capability to do this, but they haven't given it to everybody as a feature. So you have to just know how to find it. And you can build a bigger team faster. Now, Sales Navigator. They've moved things around. Now, one of the reasons why you want Sales Navigator is you want to see who's posted. And you have to manually go in and turn it on for every search. It's a little different than what you had before. Recruiter Lite will let you see who created a LinkedIn profile in the last 24 hours, in the last 2 to 7 days, in the last 14 days, in the last 30 days, or in the last 1 to 3 months. This is huge, and it's worth its weight in gold. It was a free service 2 years ago, and everybody had it. It was amazing, and then one day it disappeared. I couldn't find it. It wasn't until I worked with one of my coaching students who was new. He was looking for Sales Navigator, but he signed up with Recruiter Lite. I'm thrilled that he did. But when you sign up for Recruiter Lite, you're going to lose the feature that lets you see who posted anything. You have to go to Recruiter, the regular Recruiter, to get both. But over the last 10 days, working with about 15 of my coaching students that have been playing around with this, there are pluses and minuses for each feature. So it really just determines on the categories that you're looking for. You would have to upgrade to Recruiter to get both. Now, leads are free. Everybody on LinkedIn, everybody on Facebook falls into a category that for years we've described as the bowl of candy. Each different colored M&M represents a different type of a person. All right? So, you got 990 million professionals on LinkedIn. You got 3.808 billion active users on Facebook. But Facebook can't hold a candle to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is no longer a secret, and millions of marketers are rushing to join LinkedIn every month. And they're forcing LinkedIn to make some significant changes. A number of marketers joining LinkedIn and violating their rules and terms of service has overwhelmed their systems, much like a swarm of locusts would have on a field of wheat. And LinkedIn has to, told you it was coming. There was no way they were going to let this continue. They don't want their paid members being slammed every day with 10 or 15 connection requests that are blatant promotions. They had to protect their membership. LinkedIn closed the account of this person after he sent this message to hundreds of people. You keep your options open to making money? Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie. If not, I'm just throwing it out there. There are leaders in companies that teach their people to do this. Okay? And then, knowing that the account's going to get canceled, and then you just create another account. So you got people out there that have no clue as to the effective ways to build a business. It's such a waste of time. 990 million professionals. The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. Notifications or celebrations will enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. So the live chat feature will let you talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll leaders. You are looking for leaders. You know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. They have a direct link to YouTube. They got a direct link to Twitter, now X. The smartphone app will let you make videos and post them on your LinkedIn page, just like you can do on Facebook. The LinkedIn Live video will let you hold meetings and do trainings. And LinkedIn's built-in live meeting or Zoom feature will help you broadcast, expand your network. Now, everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason, their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Remember social networking law number 1. What you see on a profile is what you get. What people want to talk about is on their profile. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about are as easy as reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out an M&M. The green M&Ms represent business builders, people that want to make extra full-time income from home. The orange M&Ms are recession victims. They're looking for a way to make money and survive financially because they lost their job or their company that they worked for 10 years went bankrupt. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers seriously looking for another company. The blue M&Ms are active network marketers that are open to looking at your business because they're not able to make the kind of money they thought they'd make. And finally, you got the red M&Ms, customers who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. Now, you have easy access to these people, but you have to be careful. Reaching out to people that are inactive will trigger an algorithm that LinkedIn will turn on and shut you down. So you have to make sure that you're reaching out to active people. Now, LinkedIn's going to make it easy to do because they allow people to put an open to work frame around their picture. But now we're getting to a point where even the people with active pictures, active open to work frames, because the feature has been around for almost 2 years now. You have to check and make sure that they're active. But it only takes 3 text messages back and forth for you to identify the people that you want to talk to. How hard is this? Now, LinkedIn had made a feature, an additional change. 6 months ago, one of the ways that you would find if people were active was you go to see their posting activity. And the rule was if they hadn't posted something within a year, forget about it. But a lot of people go on LinkedIn and they don't post. So 4 months ago, LinkedIn changed things. Now you can see people who make comments, people who reactions, people posted videos. You can see more of their activity. So LinkedIn is making it easier to pick out the people that are active. When you know in advance by the contents of visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you qualify them during a casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people, build your business faster. Knowing who is in your target audience is going to make that possible. Oops, I got a little duplication here. Now, the smartest top earners in your business are using LinkedIn correctly. They're using it differently than most of the online marketers. They use LinkedIn's newest features to enroll customers and reps in less time without being rejected, and build large teams faster, and build massive organizations all around the world. I love success stories, and I share them with you, not to impress you, but to impress upon you what you can be doing. You can sell anything on LinkedIn. I started working with Joanne a couple of years ago. She was building a Melaleuca business. She was an orphan. She went through one of my boot camps. I became her upline. I'm not building a Melaleuca business, but I gave her the support that she needed. Her first month, she doubled her business. The second month, she tripled it. And like most people in network marketing, they do it part-time. And then they discover that what I teach will enable you to apply to your regular business. So she sells insurance. She started to use it to get customers for her insurance business. And now all of a sudden, her business has increased. The people that she works for wanted to know how she was getting all this business. She told them I'm getting them on LinkedIn. They ended up bringing her in to train all the other agents, and they paid her $5,000 to do it. She would go on to do that same kind of training 4 more times. So she called in a few months ago. She's always following up, letting me know how she's doing. So I want to share her what she had to tell everybody.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business, and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me. You've done it with so many others. But, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique. It's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world, where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember 1 month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. That's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process how I thought that, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited, and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, Go Auto, it was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, I got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. And I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I trained my group of, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region, and now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. It's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicks for me. You know what I mean? And after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. Once we started having our one-on-one sessions. I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like, immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like, I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connections. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. It doesn't take a ton of time. You put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going because it's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, think about the ripple effect. Coming to this company, you're introducing them to something new. How big is the company?
We service about 14 million customers across the country, but there are about 40,000 people that work at Republic Services. And I'm just one of them. And literally, I'm getting attention from across the country with what I'm doing. I'm even getting competitors sending me messages that are like, I wish I did that when I was with the company, or you know what I mean? Like, people are like, how brilliant. And it's such a simple concept. It's like giving a thank you to the customers, but it's promoting me, it's promoting the business, it's promoting, the company I work for. And it's just so simple. It's a post. You know what I mean? It takes 10 minutes to put it together.
And that's, my friends, one of the things that I emphasize in our current boot camp, because it's not just about the conversation you have. It's about your activity. It's about putting things out there that people can see, that people can react to, that people can respond to, that the ripple effect of that is indescribable. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised in 6 months if you got, I don't know if you're looking for it, a major promotion, maybe VP city of training.
I can totally see something like that, coming down the pike if that's the path that I choose. But right now, I think that I'm just having so much fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like when you get so excited to do a job that, is fun and you enjoy it, I can see that happening down the road or them coming up with some sort of initiative. But for now, I just want to focus on this because this is just, it's totally fun. Just like when building network marketing business this way, it's far more fun than asking friends to come over and, would you please come over and do it, you know what I mean? Way more fun.
Well, Joanne, it was wonderful to hear from you. Again, congratulations are once again in order. For me, it's going to be enjoyable to watch your career blossom, as a result of, what I taught you. But, you've added your own little spin to it. I mean, I love that line. Let's talk trash.
Thank you.
It's terrific. Thanks again for sharing your story and congratulations.
Thank you. And anyone, on the fence, don't hesitate. Max's time is limited. And, if you get the opportunity to work with him, he's truly a guest. So thank you again, Max.
Thank you. Now, there are 12 steps that you take with the Universal Profile Guide that will dramatically increase the visibility of your profile to everyone on Facebook and LinkedIn that see it. Now, with increased visibility, there are 19 actions that you can take that will start conversation with your prospects when they respond to any one of these actions. Conversations that result in new enrollments. So you've got 8 actions on LinkedIn, 11 actions on Facebook. Now you're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions and innovative texting scripts. Photo change, birthday wishes, holiday wishes, official holidays, unofficial holidays, and just posting motivational posts. People on Facebook, people on LinkedIn react to them, which gives you the opportunity to send a text message to the suitable prospects, not everyone, that respond to any of your actions and follow my scripts and enroll them into your business. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have new features that make enrolling business builders easier and faster, and it's a lot more fun. Again, we've got pictures, birthdays, holidays. So you can recruit like crazy in November and December, and I'm going to give you some strategies tonight that are a blast. There are over 40 holidays in November, official and unofficial, and there are over 30 holidays in December. You also want to list, company events because you can prospect and recruit wherever those events are taking place. So we've got Thanksgiving, we got Black Friday, we have a number of things that you can talk about. I'm going to share them with you tonight. Same thing in December with the holidays. You got 35 days to Christmas, and you have 41 days to New Year's Eve. There are also 30 holidays, official and unofficial holidays in January. 42 days to New Year's Eve, to New Year's Day. So today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and a LinkedIn phone app. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response times increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce, which are gifts. And our new scripts book is loaded with new things that most of you have never seen before. Response rates are doubling or tripling when you add Chat GPT and my sauce. So today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone. Texting is just like talking with someone. In fact, texting is easier and sometimes better than talking. Most people don't answer their phones today, but everyone looks at their texts. A text isn't intrusive, expected phone call. Texting is universally accepted. Almost everyone does it. Most new network marketers are reluctant to call people, but will eagerly text someone when provided with proper strategies and scripts. And texting doesn't require any special skills, and there's no learning curve. And using ChatGPT will dramatically increase the effectiveness of your new text messages. So adding animated content to your text message is producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social networking expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your messages, so people are much more likely to answer it much faster. So whether it's a birthday, gifts are my secret conversational sauce. The birthday strategy is one of the most effective strategies I ever came up with, and it's worked for over 15 years. Unofficial holidays, unofficial holidays like National Oreo Day. Easter is a regular holiday. Father's Day. How about this one? National Selfie Day. National Ice Cream Cake Day. Official holidays like the 4th of July. Happy Pina Colada Day. Last month we had Halloween. And now we're coming up on Thanksgiving. Next month we've got Christmas, we've got Hanukkah, we've got New Year's Eve. ChatGPT adds even more power and spice to your messages. So the frequent use of animated GIFs in your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of the other people that your prospects are talking to, make them smile, make them respond to you faster. Got a little duplication there too. So the ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that result in sales. The happy birthday script, anniversary script, posting moving images, motivating images that people can react to, that people can respond to. Moving images of any kind. And then, of course, we got the official recognized holidays and unofficial holidays. It's Cake Day. The regular holiday script and the posting tactic creates more likes, comments, and shares, more conversations with prospects, more opportunities to introduce your business, creates better rapport with your prospects, creates increased awareness of who you are, creates a perception that you're an expert in your niche audience, and creates appreciation of your influencer status. People respond to you faster when you post a GIF. Their likes, comments, and shares enable you to start conversations. It's the same thing on Facebook. Likes, comments, and shares become leads. Leads become prospects. And prospects become business builders or customers. You start talking to the people who respond to any of your actions, and you reach out to people and start talking to them based on their actions. On LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram, you can easily connect with someone. Genuine, solid relationships are developed quickly with effective conversation and engagement. Now, you can get mind-blowing results from new posting tactics on LinkedIn and Facebook. What you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. Using a GIF, a moving image, dramatically increases your results. A post, a moving image, creates more likes, more conversations. Again, builds a perception that you're an expert. Our project launch strategy. For those of you that are students, you should be doing this at least twice a day. It creates immediate response genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency, fast, decisive action on the part of your prospect, immediate duplication, and faster team growth. You got to be using it with the right people. And of course, faster team growth means faster rank advancement. But it only works when you use it with the right people. Timothy was breaking records in his business. I was doing good before I came across you, but I've taken things to the next level, closing more deals that otherwise would be left unclosed. He's promoting the Enagic water machines, $5,000. They're going to be awarded again in December. I have one student that sold 100 units in 2 months. Marissa, 3 appointments set up for tomorrow. She building a Melaleuca business and using the project launch script, she enrolled 13 people, 10 days. Enrolled 2 people in my Melaleuca business yesterday. Oh my God, I'm up to 6. 13 people in 10 days. Again, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to share with you what you could be doing. Al Roberts enrolled 3 people his first week. One of them brought in 750 people. Since we started working together last week, I enrolled 3 people, 1 business builder, 2 customers. It's like fishing. I'm talking about brought in 750 people. Steve Middleton using the project launch script. Use it 8 times. He got 6 people in the business. So these are, and the project launch script works better in November and December than any other month, because this is the time of year where people are thinking. Right now we're all giving thanks for what we have. And we're all thinking about what can we do next month? What can we do next year? So these powerful recruiting strategies work best in the next 41 days. November and December. Well, first, we've got Thanksgiving on Thursday. Friday, you've got Black Friday. Saturday, you have National Cake Day. You also have Small Business Saturday. When you post things, you always want to post something and give people an opportunity to ask you a question. See, LinkedIn will tell you how many impressions you had, how many people actually looked at what you posted, but impressions don't mean anything because they don't tell you who they are. You've got to add a little content, a little statement that will get people to like it or share it. Monday, we have Cyber Monday. We also have National French Toast Day. Tuesday, it's Giving Tuesday. Then the following Sunday is National Cookie Day. Now we're into December. And you don't have to wait until the holiday to use the strategy. You can send this out November the 29th. Thought you'd like to know that Sunday is National Cookie Day in case you're on a diet and you're looking for an excuse to break it so that you can eat cookies. And then you ask, what's your favorite cookie? Monday, National Volunteer Day. You don't necessarily want to go overboard with these. A nice measurable mix. Thursday, Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Following Sunday, International Mountain Day. December 12th, National Cocoa Day. It's also National Day of the Horse. 16th is National Maple Syrup Day. Hanukkah starts on the 20th. Christmas is on Sunday, December the 24th. Kwanzaa starts on Monday, the 25th. Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create, connect, communicate, qualify, close. It's so simple that anyone can master this. Now, again, I love success stories. Joel is part of the Power Lead System program. And when I worked with Joel back in 2018, he was building a network marketing business. He enrolled 18 people his first month. He knew how to sell. He knew the kind of person he was looking for. He just needed to know how to effectively use LinkedIn. The following year, he came back and he says, Max, Phyllis and I are in the insurance business, and our goal is to sign up 100 agents in 2 months, November and December. And I told him, I said, Joe, you can do it, but it's going to take more than an hour or two a day. And they did it. He called into a recent Power Lead System training, and he shared what was happening with him. I want to share it with you.
Let me open Joel up. I love it when former students come back. Joel, how are you? Good, doing great. I love it. I constantly refer to you as, one of my favorite success stories, because Joel here is probably one of the most experienced, talented salespeople I've ever met. I mean, this man could sell you anything.
Sweet. See, I like him already.
It's true. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about you. When I was working with you back in 2018, you kicked it up right away. You were doing great. And then in 2009, you decided to do this insurance thing. And I never thought that, you had pretty high goals, 100 agents in 2 months. You guys did it. Well, that you're here. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, in looking at your profile, I can see your followers. And this was a sly little thing that LinkedIn did, where they told you, if you want to make your posts visible for all the things that you do, then what you do is you become a content creator.
Gotcha.
Okay. And we thought when we did that, that was a wonderful thing. And it really was. But then it's kind of like in the middle of the night on a Friday night, they went in and they changed the deal. And what they did was they replaced your connect button with a follow button. So we're going to explain why. And so we need to go back in there and turn that off so that people can connect with you, because they can still see what you're doing.
Yeah, I would like that. But you can also, if you click on more, I think there's a connect button and more.
Well, no, there wouldn't be one from us because we're already connected.
Right. I meant if it was a new person.
Right. Well, right. But see, the average person doesn't know about that.
That's true. Where do you go in? I don't even know where to go in and turn it off.
If we have time, I'll show you.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Max, I want to say thanks so much. And this is going to be our first $1 million year on that. We're well on our way. And I just wanted to, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I just can't. I really appreciate everything you've done. Just wanted to say that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. I love it when people hit that first $1 million year, but not the last.
And we're on our way.
Oh, congratulations. It's funny because I help so many people, but it's nice to hear it. Because a lot of people, I don't hear they hit $1 million. until 10 years after they did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, bro. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, what he did, okay, all of you can do, all right?
Yeah,
What he did,
absolutely.
all of you can do, because number one, it's not hard, and it's just a matter of following some simple steps. And the one thing that impressed me about Joel right from the beginning, because he's a great salesman, great salespeople know you want to listen more than you talk. And working with him was an absolute pleasure. Joe, why don't you tell everybody what coaching did for you? If you would.
Well, it did so much, I don't know if I can put it into just a few words, but it actually propelled me into the next level. And I think that's what everybody's looking for, being able to come to you and talk to you about what I was doing and just doing the tweaks, just the little things that we miss that the coaching really helped with. I don't know how to even express it. I mean, because even like come into these things, you do a great job with these, but it's not like the individual coaching where I can ask a personal question on how I actually can make this happen. So it's like you said, we did over 100 agents in 2 months, less than 2 months on that with your coaching and our work. So it was great.
Now, I said, it doesn't matter what you're selling. Everybody has a story. Now, Dan was building a Melaleuca business. He was recruited by one of the top earners in the company. He had also recently purchased a franchise cleaning. After 3 private sessions, he was really starting to rock and roll, and then his sponsor died. So he lost interest in Melaleuca, and he decided to pour all of his energies into his franchise business. And all we had to do was help him identify who we wanted to talk to. And this is what happened to him.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Look, I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you would use the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you and made you partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, I mean, it just blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking, when I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
He called in about a month later.
And I have to tell you, I love when former students come back. So we're broadcasting it right here. So I want to open this up, and I'm going to bring up Dan. And everybody's got a story. Dan has an amazing one. I just want to.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Dan, it's nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing is the question.
Living the dream life. That's all I can say. It's amazing. It's amazing. Beyond amazing. My business has exploded, and we're just growing in leaps and bounds. We've got our biggest problem is getting enough people and equipment. And as you know, I use your principles outside of network marketing, but they're awesome in any walk of life.
I remember last year you made the comment that you were struggling financially to where you couldn't even put tires on your car.
That's true. That's true. And now we have 5 work vehicles, 5 drones, We, in the process of buying another one, and we buy everything with cash.
What advice would you give anybody that was listening to you? And
I would say, it's all a numbers game, but at the same time, the numbers can be slanted in your favor. And that's what I think your process did for me, was slanted the numbers in my favor. I learned who to contact and how to contact the right people. And I was building a network marketing company, and I stopped just because I got kind of sideswiped when my sponsor died. And Jason was, just a great guy, and it just kind of really set me back. But I was also using these in my personal business, and it just started taking off because of the contacts I was making. I was making local contacts, and just started, it's taken off. We just signed on to clean over 1,000 Pizza Huts. We are cleaning water towers and just things that I never would have imagined. And just the way it's all happened was really just because of making contacts, just expanding my network, contacting people in my area, and contacting people outside of my area with the companies and the people I wanted to work with, and learning who those people were and how to message them. That was the thing that, knowing who to talk to is 1/4 of the bat. I think it's about 1/4 of it. It's knowing how to talk to people. That's the hardest part. Knowing what to say, and knowing how to get that conversation going and keeping it going, and to the point where, to be able to say, okay, not right now for this person, that, their focus is on other things, but just knowing, I've had people that I talked to, and I realized that, the conversation wasn't going where I wanted it to, and it was a not right now. But you know what? We've come back and talked to those people again, and just in keeping up with little messages like, how's, happy birthday. And I've had people just say, oh, hey, yeah, thank you. And you know what? I want to talk to you. By keeping up. And those little things matter, and building that relationship. Relationships have meant everything.
yeah, it's all about relationships. Let me ask you, what was the biggest thing that you got from me when we were working in my coaching program?
How to talk to people.
That's right.
To talk to people. Being able to and responding in a timely manner, but not being like a vulture, and not being on top of people. I still get messages every day from vultures, people that make me feel like they're vultures. And I know they're just trying to build their business, but they shoot me messages, blind messages, about telling me all about their business and how great it is and how much I could earn and all that stuff. And they don't even, and that's the very first message they send me. And you know what? I usually block them, because, to me, they're just, they're not out there talking to people to work with people. For them, it's just, they just want the money. And I've learned, help enough other people get what they want, and you get everything you could ever want.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so true.
Now,
And
so it doesn't matter what you're doing. Now, here in the United States, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. Friday is Black Friday. So we have a number of Black Friday special promotions. Check your email. You can register for boot camp with Black Friday promo code Bigger Deal. Normally it's $597. You can participate in boot camp for $59. A better deal is our Black Friday twofer. In other words, participate in the December and January boot camp, pay $59 for both boot camps, and remember that you also have access to the November boot camp that just finished. So you're basically getting 3 boot camps for the price of 1. And finally, for those of you that really want to master this, and it's all about repetition and practice, is maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge. Participate in the December, January, and February boot camps. Get our advanced anthology of scripts. And anybody that registers for the Black Friday program will also be able to participate in our weekly coaching mastermind sessions, which is normally an $1,800 value. One last thing, we just finished up our 3-day top earner retreat. And you can go to maxsteingart.com/retreat and put in the promo code biggest deal, and you'll be able to watch the recorded sessions as they're being put up. All right. Now I've got an email going out for those of you that are contemplating coaching, and I know some of you have been waiting for this. We have a special Black Friday coaching package, which is only available to 2 people, and we'll be sending out an email about it. For those of you that are interested, just write to support@maxsteingart.com, put coaching and your phone number in the headline. If anybody wants to get ahead, just type in the chat window coaching with your phone number, and somebody from my office will call you tomorrow, so you'll be first. It's a special promotion for my coaching program, and with a significant discount. Now, boot camp starts on December the 7th. I'm here to help all of you. Your business does not slow down. There are going to be a number of you that are going to rank advance before the end of the month. There are people waiting to talk to you right now that you're already connected to. So until next time, just remember this. If you're not talking to 10 people about your business every single day, you could be. If you're not showing the business to 2 or 3 people every single day, you could be. And more important than that, if you're not closing at least 1 or 2 people a week in your business, you could be. Other people are doing it. You can be doing it too. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.